Hi there. Thanks for joining me for another issue of It's Like This, the read aloud version. This is issue number 24 for August 30th, 2022. Hugs and eggs. Egg. This is not a demand for breakfast. This is one of my son's latest warning words, like banana, channel, or bug beat, that gives me a heads up that we're heading into irritation territory. My son's moods are hugely unpredictable. From one day or hour to the next, I could be writing a different description of life within these walls. Sometimes his voice is happy as he repeats, cows and pigs on the farm, or don't touch the cactus. But in a minute, his voice becomes tense and tearful, his words twisting with a sinister vibe. Cows and stop on the farm. Cactus, cactus. Knock it off, stop it right now. Egg! This past month, he's been cranky on and off every day. I don't understand the mechanics beneath his changing moods. Is it related to being locked in his own head, not able to say what's on his mind? Or is it some kind of chronic discomfort? I watch for underlying medical causes, suspect loneliness or boredom or anxiety, worry over lack of good sleep, proper nutrition, and exercise, wonder whether to make adjustments to his meds or activities or diet. I don't always know how to help him. He doesn't yet have the skills to control his anxiety, so it dumps out across our house, manifesting in stomping feet and muttered curse words and slamming doors and perseverations over the placement of the faucet, the condiments, the paper towels, our glasses, phones, and shoes. It can be exhausting to live with. We used to love watching the sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. There's a great scene where Ray's wife, Deborah, has been in PMS mode, emotional and with zero filter when reacting to her husband's many offenses. The couple is arguing after he foolishly attempts to tape record her rants. She is upset by his lack of empathy. He is frustrated by her mood swings. Ray desperately asks what he is supposed to do. She screeches, "Have you ever thought about giving me a hug?" Ray is stunned. A hug? Look, this is not huggable. Our son doesn't want a physical hug when he's in pain or struggling, but he sure needs compassion, even or especially in his most pissy state. I know he doesn't want to feel irritated or imbalanced. He wants to see those cows and pigs happy on the farm like we do. And still, his over-the-top reactions to his own discomfort make it very hard to help him. I hear myself using a stern voice when I should be modeling calm. My exasperated tone echoes and amplifies his distress. I remind him to breathe and remind myself to step out. I'm with Ray when he pleads, "What do you want me to do? Tell me what to do." They say that compassion is felt most strongly if a person believes they are capable of helping. The longer you go when your efforts don't help, or if the problem is too big for you to make an impact, human beings instinctively begin to step away. Compassion fatigue is real and impacts even those who care for their own loved ones. I'm certainly feeling some fatigue. I'm tired of tracking behaviors that do not seem to have clear patterns. No matter how much data I collect on what he eats, how he sleeps, his activity, changes in our routine, or even the weather. Tired of strategizing for every outing, every meal, every skill-building lesson, and having those plans only work intermittently. Tired of taking the blows of his agitation when I'm just trying to cook his dinner. I'm tired of not being able to kiss and console my child. I know, of course, that he is doing better, and we have been able to help him. We've worked hard to create this home with enough space for him and us. We have family and friends who love him and wonderful programs that welcome him no matter his mood. He does show contentedness in between those grumbling curse words. His outbursts are far milder than they used to be. And he is enjoying the fitness, social, and drumming lessons we've been able to find for him. I remind myself of all these very good things, and I check in on my own nutrition, exercise, and all those healthy coping skills that I am always harping on my son about. But In the kitchen yesterday, I was listening to a podcast and taking notes like, catch yourself before you judge someone else's behavior, and compassion comes one breath at a time, and we belong to each other. And I turned and snapped at my son for interrupting me with his repetitive perseverations. Compassionate caregiving is necessary and hard work. I've got some more practicing to do. Please check out the links at the bottom of this issue if you or someone you know is also a caregiver. Thanks as always for being here. This is Robin Lavoie, and life around here, it's like this.